hit that subscribe, hit that comment, notification bell, man. Y'all know what's up. Fable, let's go. Show some love. Chillin' with Fable, I'm here to enable. We're breaking out raps, consider the table. We put it together to the back of a cable. Free squad, brother, better take another angle. When I get up on the mic, they know I'm like Kurt Angle. I'll make you tap if you ever go a Fable. Breaking out bars, better catch a lingo. This is what we do, don't like a diss a rainbow. Ha, hit that notification.
Yo, what up, man? You know what it is, let's get it.
Yo, what's happening, Fable Squad? Right, we are doing T-Rev Deep Depression Part 2. I've done Part 1. Part 1 was fantastic. If you guys haven't watched that, go back and watch that. Before you do this one, watch that one first, then watch this one. Inspired by Upchurch. Now, I know Upchurch is a huge motivational factor for T-Rev, and he's a huge motivational factor for many people. He's actually quite inspirational to me as well. I also love Upchurch very, very, very much. Right, Deep Depression Part 2. Obviously, there are still things that T-Rev still hasn't gotten off his chest in terms of his story continues. Let's go. Let's listen to what he's got to say. First time hearing this. This is the continuation of Deep Depression Part 1. Let's go.
Hey, I just wanted to come back and talk to you guys. Let you know more about stuff that's going on in my head.
That's what I said. He still needs to. I like the fact that he's building on it. I like the fact that he's building on his last track as well. You know what I mean? Because these things are deep-seated. They're deep-rooted. These kind of feelings, man. It's not just one thing that you can just talk about and then it's over. It's a mix of emotions. You know what I mean? And the more you talk about it, the more you tell people, the more you talk about it, or the more you like sort of see somebody and actually speak, talk, get it out, remove that log from your chest, the better you'll feel. Let's go.
Something you might be able to relate to. You guys really touch me. So I'm gonna give you my story. God, are you real? I need you now. Every day I'm struggling and I don't know how. I'm looking up to you for these questions, but I need you to walk down here and answer me now. Every night I go to sleep, I be praying to you. You never talk back, got me looking like a fool. I be hoping for the better, but you always bring the work.
I've said this in my last track as well, where God's never gonna talk back. You know what I mean? He's giving you everything that you've given. He's giving you everything you need to change your life, to change the circumstances around you. He's giving you everything. He's giving you everything. He's giving you your driver and he's giving you your analytical. You know what I mean? You need to know how you put those into place in order to get your life on the right track. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean that when you turn to him and ask him for help, you know what I mean? He's not physically going to help you. You just need to believe in yourself, and by believing in yourself, believing that you yourself is a God. You are a God yourself. You know what I mean? That God will help you. And I'm not saying it's like God in the sense that you're bigger and greater than everybody else. I'm saying no, you as a person are a godly figure. Everyone is. And if you believe in yourself first, and you believe that you hold your status, your own status as a God, you know what I mean? You can challenge anything. You can beat anything. You know what I mean?
In the end, I'm the one that always gets hurt. Why is my mom out here in the streets? People getting robbed for a little bit of weed. Kids getting shot in the head cause a daddy got a problem with someone and that's somebody rolling up with the heat.
That happens. Families getting, you know what I mean? Fathers and mothers getting into bad situations, and then the kids pay for their mistakes and for their misgivings. Let's go, man.
Body rolling up with the heat. Why did you leave me in the house? Watching my mom doing dope on the couch. I suffer from depression. What the fuck is this about? I feel like I'm back in prison. Please come take me out. Why does everybody gotta hurt me in my life? Why do I just wanna walk away from the mic? Why do I just wanna take this rope and hang from the ceiling and just say goodbye to my life? I don't even know if what I'm feeling is right.
I don't know. Like it concerns me that T-Rev actually feels like this. You know what I mean? And I know that he's just talking about it, which is absolutely fantastic, you know, but it's not a good thing when people have those sort of thoughts, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I just want to hang from a rope from the ceiling. I hope you never, ever, ever entertain those thoughts. I'm just saying.
I know what's I'ma take this pen and write and talk about everything that I'm feeling through this fight. There ain't enough medication that can make me feel feel right. God, I need to talk to you, cause you just never answer back. It's like everything I ask you give me twice as bad. And now I'm loading up this gun, feeling twice as sad. I really had faith and now I lost every ounce I had. PTSD got me trapped in a crib from everything that I went through as a kid. Why do I suffer from these panic attacks? I just wanna get the motherfucker away from this shit.
See, now these sort of things that he's talking about, man, these things can be solved by yourself. But it all means that there needs to be a level of awareness. There needs to be a level of awareness in yourself that you can actually believe. There needs to be a level of awareness to say, this is what's going wrong. If things are happening for me twice as bad, you have the mechanics to change that. You yourself has the mechanics to change that. So if things are happening twice as bad in your life, step back, look at the problem, and devise a solution. And then don't do that again. You possess the mechanics. You possess all of it. You control all that destiny. If you can't do it and you're waiting for somebody to fall on your lap, I'm not saying that Rev can't, because he is doing it. You know what I mean? I'm saying just people in general, anybody, whoever is watching, right? You've got the solutions in the palm of your hands. You just need to acknowledge that you do. You need to acknowledge that you can fix all your problems. No one is going to do that for you. Not a psychologist, not God, not any sort of world being is going to do that for you. You need to realize this is the situation that I'm currently in, and I've got the tools to fix it, whatever it is. You know what I mean? And when you say I've tried everything, people love to say, oh, but I've tried everything. If you haven't fixed the problem, you obviously haven't tried everything, because there is a solution to every problem. You know what I mean? Right, let's go.
Go and see the doctor and he tells me that I'm fine. Prescribes me medication and just throws me to the side. My whole life felt like prison when you're holding on the boards and you know that you're trapped inside. I don't even know what to think. I feel like a boat with a hole that'll sink. I got a lot of people around me that tell me life will be good, but I don't really give a fuck what they think. Cause I'm trapped in my mind and I'll never get away. These thoughts.
And when you're in that sort of situation, when you're in that sort of grey area, you do get trapped in that. You kind of don't care what people think, and even if people are giving you good advice, you don't care what they think. But then you've got to acknowledge that if you don't care what people think because of the way of what you're going through, if you don't care what people think or the advice that people give you, that might be a reason as to why everything is doubly as hard for you. You know what I mean? So you need to take those aspects, look at yourself in the mirror and say, what do I need to do? You can do it. You can change anything and everything in your life. But you need to acknowledge that you can do that.
Gonna drive me in my grave, and I pray to God like every single day, but I never get a sign that he hears what I say. Do you hear me? So now I'm walking in circles about to pull the trigger. I feel the hurt through my body, it makes my soul shiver. I can't stand it no more, so now I'm sipping liquor, looking at my family, flipping around all these pictures. They don't know the hurt I'm feeling in my heart every time I try.
And if you're ever feeling in that sort of situation, talk to somebody, talk to people. We are not in this world alone. Human beings cannot survive on their own. This is why we are such a powerful civilization, is because of our ability to work with each other and our ability to communicate with each other. That's why we've built what we've built. You know what I mean? So don't go against the natural norm. There are people out there to talk to. And that's the reason. That's the natural order. The natural order. The thing is that, let me tell you a story, right? If you look at every single thing around you that's been created, whether you say it's by God or by evolution or whatever else, whatever it is, there's a natural order to everything. There's a natural order. Like nature in itself always looks for the perfect solution, the perfect way of doing things. If you look at just the way photosynthesis, if you look at the sun, if you look at how things operate, on how things work, natural knowledge, let me put it to you that way. You know what I mean? A sunflower automatically just turns towards the sun. But people will say, but sunflowers are stupid, it's just a flower. You know what I mean? It's got no knowledge. If it's got no knowledge, it wouldn't know to automatically turn towards the sun and open up. That's natural knowledge. Do you know what I mean? Like when animals are born and that kind of thing, they naturally breed, they naturally follow their parents, they naturally learn from each other. There's a natural order to everything. If you go against the natural order, your life will be in turmoil. The natural order is for things to be in harmony and at peace. And if you're going against that grain, your life's going to be a mess. It goes against the natural order. You know what I mean? So always look at your life in a way that always keep your life in order. From the smallest things, make sure your desk is in order. Make sure your house is in order. You know what I mean? Because a clear space and a clear place to live or whatever else keeps a clear mind. So that's the kind of thing, is that everything in your life needs to be in order. And people will say, but how's that possible? It's too big a thing to ask. No, it's not too big a thing to ask. You know what I mean? You know what is right and wrong. You know what affects your body and what doesn't affect your body, what affects your life, what doesn't affect your life. If you go against the natural order, you know what I mean? Naturally, just the world, energy around you is going to push you down those avenues, because it will want to isolate things that don't fit in natural order. So you need to fit within the natural order. I know I might be rambling over here, but I hope you got the gist of what I'm trying to say. Everyone's life, how we are built genetically, how we are built, our DNA, our molecules, all seeks order. Everything. It's a perfectly built system. You know what I mean? You just need to acknowledge that. Let's go.
Get away, I walk into the dark. I'm looking for the light, and every time I get a glimpse and spark, the devil pulls me back and tells me God isn't very sharp. Now I'm right around town with the gun in my lap. Think about every single memory that I had, right about my old place that I grew up in. I can see the vivid picture, everything was bad. I pulled up to the crib and then I hopped up out the whip. I took another.
This does feel very like Dear God, Dax's Dear God. The melody and the beat kind of feels like Dear God. So I kind of feel that there was a bit of inspiration from that track, and that track was amazing, absolutely amazing. I kind of feel that there was inspiration from that track as well, from Dax. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, excuse me, apologies.
Set the life that I lived, I remember being raked, held down as a kid. Do you know how it feels to lose all your innocence? I don't really think you know, so I'm about to snap.
I do know how it feels to lose all my innocence. I lost all my innocence as a kid. You know what I mean? So yes, I do know how it feels. And there are a lot of people that will listen to this and that will relate to it. And this is why I like music like this, and this is why I like T-Rev. Is when people listen to this, they can relate, they can take themselves back and realize that they weren't the only ones, because a lot of people just go down to like, why is this happening to me? It's not just happening to you, it's happening to many people. You know what I mean? There are many people's shoes that you don't want to be in, regardless of who you are, whatever your upbringing is. You don't want to be in their shoes. You know what I mean? Because they've had it harder than you. Let's go.
Everything I'm speaking is the truth and it's facts. I ain't scared to share my motherfucking story, cause I wanna help somebody stay alive when I'm laying down a rap. If I can save your life, then I'm doing something right. I wanna tell.
I love that. If I can save your life, then I'm doing something right. And that's what people need to do. That's what people need to do. We need to live in a world where people look at other people and say, how can they improve their lives? It can be the smallest things in the world, the smallest thing. A smile can change a person's day. You know what I mean? You don't need to go and actively be involved in their lives to change it. A short interaction with somebody can change their course of their lives forever. You don't realize that because you don't see it. But somebody will listen to this and that'll change their course of their life. And this is why we need people to spread things like this, because the world desperately needs it. Let's go.
Everybody something about my life, cause maybe you relate and you need to hear this. That's why I'm right here speaking to you in the light. Man, we all struggle and go through things in our head, and we suffer from mental issues like PTSD and deep depression, ADHD, everything mixed in all together. The combination is tearing you down, but maybe you just need to hear this, man. Somebody loves you. You can always reach out. And if you need someone and nobody's there for you, reach out to me. Reach out to Rev Gang. We got your back. Rev Gang 2020, I'm out. Thank you.
He says thank you for listening. I really like that. I like the fact that he's continued this. And I agree with what he said over there. You know what I mean? There is always someone that's going to listen to you, always. But you need to talk. You need to be willing to talk. You need to be willing to have the introspection and then the awareness that there is a problem, and that's why you're feeling that way. And you need to go and talk to somebody. There is people out there, and at the very least, there is Rev Gang and my channel too, and Fable Squad. If you have those sort of thoughts and whatever else, talk to me. Talk to Rev Gang. There are people out there to talk to you. These are what this is what this platform should be for. It shouldn't just be for views and that kind of thing. It should be for if you're passionate about something. If TRev is passionate about changing people's lives in this manner, you know what I mean? He's open to it. You should be open to it. You don't just put something out like this and then just walk away. Just like I wouldn't put out a reaction like this and just walk away. If you need to talk. We're here. You know what I mean? At the very least, we're here. So if there's no other avenue, talk to us. Right? So yeah, guys, I like this song very, very much, but I love all of T-Rev's music, man. I told you, this man keeps evolving, and keeps getting better. But yeah, this was absolutely epic. Glad I reacted to this part. And we'll be bringing you a hell of a lot more. Right, guys, wherever you are in the world, man, I hope you're having a super awesome day. Whether it's evening, nights, or afternoon, whatever it is. I hope you guys stay safe, look after each other, love each other, and I'll see you soon. Peace!